Let's go, Gemini. Welcome in, people. Welcome in. This is your November monthly reading. We're going to take a look and see what is going on for you. Welcome back to the membership, FK. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me double check something here real quick, because I love not fixing this. I always do this in the very beginning. Okay, perfect. All right. So, this is a general reading. Take what resonates. Leave the rest for someone else. Roles can be reversed. We're going to take a look and see what the energy has in store for you guys for November. So let's go into the good stuff first and see what is good for you next month. We're only a week away. Okay. So looks like, hey, Jack Mac, it looks like when there's been something that you maybe have initially started out doing. It could be like a new project, new adventure. It's just going towards something that is new. Lots of excitement that's within it. However, this in November, I feel like you guys are finally seeing, you're reaping the benefits. You get to see all of your hard work and effort be brought to fruition. It's not completed, but it just shows that you're finally starting to see things take form. So that's good. You have the Fool card here. You also have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Some of you may feel a bit, I don't want to say standoffish. I feel like this is more so of like, not necessarily, you've been keeping kind of your heart space to yourself. You've had issues in the past with love, but I feel like there's something that is coming in, and this could be possibly after you guys have already dealt with a false start, but there's something that's coming in that I feel like you're definitely going to want to take a leap of faith towards. And I actually see that both parties are going to be working hand in hand and putting in effort to make things work. And so your love life I see is improving there. It could be somebody that has Aries in their chart with that Fool card that's there. All right. You also have the Lovers here. That's you. All right. You're claiming victory over something with this Ace of Swords. What is this in relation to? It's like you're destined for something. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. If you've had an issue either with someone being toxic, someone trying to play in your face, someone trying to get over on you, maybe somebody has already done this and you're like, where's my justice? Guess what? Justice is being served in the month of November. You're winning whatever that situation was that somebody has wronged you, wrongly like accused you of something, lied about something. Everything, the tables are turning in your favor. You have that Ace of Swords. You're claiming victory over this injustice. Okay? And it's putting you into a position of power with that Lovers there. Oops. There. What else for the good stuff? Okay. November seems like a relatively, as far as like mood wise and situation wise, it's just a better month. I have the Tower in the reverse. I also have the 10 of Cups. I don't see anything really falling apart for you guys. I feel like the people around you are putting in their fair share of just, making sure that things don't go to shit. This could be work related stuff where it's like everyone is pulling together to try to avoid disasters. But I just feel like the universe is kind of keeping you from being in harm's way. All right, let's go on to what you don't see coming in the month of November. Oh, come on. What does Gemini not see coming? What does Gemini not see coming in the month of November? King of Cups. You could be receiving a gift. There could be like a monetary gift, or somebody just wants to splurge on you. I feel like you are someone's favorite, and they're really wanting to give to the connection. You may be gifted a present. There could be a present that's coming in. You got Chariot in the reverse. You also have the Tower in the reverse. Remember, this is retrograde. We're in retrograde season for Mercury, and that messes sometimes with travel plans, and sometimes it messes with our electronical shit. Make sure that you're doing whatever you need to do in relation to travel plans and also your vehicles, okay? So to avoid a disaster, make sure you're checking up on a vehicle, okay? Also, if you have travel plans that get delayed, it's for you. It's like protecting you from something. What else? You got Page of Wands here. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Starting something up with somebody old. You may decide to try it again. I do feel like it's somebody that you either A, are not talking to, or B, I don't know why I feel like it's somebody you're not talking to. I feel like if there's not like conversation with this person, it's going to start back up again. I just feel like I need to tell you that it's nothing, like nothing has really changed with this person. You got Seven of Wands here in the reverse. You got the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Be careful of people who may try to overstep boundaries. Like as soon as you notice that something seems a bit off, go ahead and stop that progress right there. Because I do feel like someone is going to test you, and you may need to put your foot down on dealing with that person. You have Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. You also have the Nine of Swords here. You may be a little stressed out about a missed opportunity. What's the opportunity? Oh, I don't know. Maybe somebody or something that you had to walk away from. You have the Queen of Swords here. So with the Queen of Swords, it's all about clarity, gaining clarity, and having to like trimming the fat from the meat, okay? Getting rid of people that take too much energy from you. Stuff that just isn't worth it. Time wasters. Whoever this person is or whatever this situation is, I do feel like it is a person, and I feel like this is somebody who goes back and forth with how they are with you. It's a fickle person. You never know what you're going to get with them. But I feel like you ended up having to cut them out. It may be something that you didn't really want to do, but it felt like more stress keeping them around. Just know that this person, they have very apologetic energy. I can't say that they will absolutely apologize like verbally, but I do feel like there's apologetic energy. They feel bad. Give me more on what Gemini doesn't see coming. Happiness again. You're going to feel better not talking to someone once you remove yourself from the situation. You have Judgment card in the reverse. You got that Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is reflecting that, you know, something coming to a close, something coming to an end, no longer communicating or going towards the situation or the person. It's going to make you feel better. Even if right now it doesn't look cute, it doesn't look good, and it might even make you feel bad in the moment, I feel like overall you will feel better. All right. Go to career and money. Career and money. Let's see. Okay. Queen of Swords again. Too many cards. Oh, okay. There's something that you're sitting idly by and kind of just observing but not participating in. You have that Page of Swords that's there reflecting you just collecting in information. Once you've received the information, you've gained clarity on a situation at work. For some of you, whatever your job is, you may have to do like research. Hey, Kiji. Hey, FK. But there's something here where it's like you need to kind of, you know, you need to kind of sit back and just observe because it's going to help you in the long run with work. Give me more. Relation to work and money. Oh, you know why? Also, you're figuring out, it's like you're figuring out someone. You have the Queen of Wands that's here in the reverse, which means that it is somebody who they're fake that you work with. They're very fake. They like to mask. God, I really hope that this is not somebody who is creating I personally feel like they're creating more chaos at work. Like they make things more difficult than they need to be. You have the Nine of Swords here in the reverse, followed by the King of Swords. I do feel like you're not going to allow this to negatively affect you. I also feel like you're going to call it out. Like once you've figured out everything that you need to know about the situation, I see you calling it out without a care in the world. Like because you know that you're right. Whatever this is, you know that you're right about it. And you're wanting everyone else to know and have clarity on the situation too. Give me more about career. Oh, some of you may be unofficially learning something new outside of what you normally do. I got Page of Pentacles here, which is like the novice. You're learning. It's not something that like you are you know what it gives me the vibe of like you're in a particular area or sector in your career, but you're looking to post out of it. You're looking to go to do something different. And so what you do is you start learning on your own, not like through the company, not through because you've gotten a contract with them, but because you want to learn something on your own. So that way either A, you can be better at what you're doing, or B, you can go. For some of you, you may actually be going back to school in order to get a different job. What's up with the money? What's up with the money, honey? Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Whatever it is that you got going on when it comes to your money. Okay. You being a little stingy with your money, but you don't have to spend your money on nobody anyway, so it doesn't matter. But you got the Queen of Cups here, you got the Ace of Cups. I feel like it's like your cup overflow. So you're in a pretty good position because it's making you feel good. So good that you have money to go have fun. Some of you may actually go do that. You may go and spend a little money on having fun. But I think your money is fine in the month of November. I don't feel like there's any like issues that are there. I'm not seeing any issues that are there. Hell fucking no. I told you you guys are going to be spending because you have it. You're spending because you can. Okay? All right. Let's go on to the person on your mind. So the person on Gemini's mind. What's going on? What is this person thinking and feeling in the month of November? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? What's going on? They said something's got to give. When is Gemini going to cooperate with me? You could be dealing with a Scorpio here. Bottom of the deck, as I see the Seven of Pentacles, this person feels like they've put in a lot of time and effort and energy into you. And they're like, we need some change. We need to I don't think it's spice it up. Well, it might be spice it up, but I feel like it's more so of like we need to be working as a team. Is what this person's thoughts are. Give me more. Oh. This person wants to move on from the past. Yeah, they just want to start over fresh. It's like, it's almost like saying like let's start over new. Let's start from ground zero and work our way back up. You have Two of Swords in the reverse. You also have the Five of Cups in the reverse. So this is somebody who's like acknowledging, yes, there was things that have happened in the past, that baggage we need to remove, or maybe they've let go of, and so now they're wanting to come to you with, you know, flirtatious energy, playful energy. Like they're wanting to bring some life into the connection. What do you feel, Gemini? Because why do I feel like, I don't know. I don't know if you guys both are on the same page, but give me just 1 second. Let me see. Because I could feel it. You got the Two of Cups in the reverse. You're like, we do not see eye to eye. You trying to do all this extra shit and and we don't see eye to eye. You got the Two of Cups in the reverse. That's how you're seeing it. It's like I'm not in agreement with this person. Oh my gosh, because you feel like this person is deceitful. You feel like this person lies, steals, cheats. They're not they're sneaky. So you're not down for it right now. You're very cautious of this person. I knew it. I knew because it was too fluffy. It was too. But you guys are in the full energy in the reverse. You're like, I'm very cautious. I'm not putting all my eggs into that basket. I'm just really unsure about what this person over here is saying. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. You also have Aries here. And then, like I said earlier, Scorpio. Why are you feeling this way in the month of November? Somebody was very indecisive. You have the Two of Wands here. It's like this person was split between two, or they were like, they needed to make a decision and they weren't making a decision. The decision was regarding a relationship, the connection. And I feel like this person let you down. You feel very disappointed by them. And so all of these nice little, words and gestures that this person is giving in the month of November, you're very cautious on whether or not you should actually accept it, or, take it at face value and not get your hopes up. What's the outcome in November for these two? I want a better shuffle. What's the outcome for these two? I feel like there's communication. You got the Page of Pentacles here. Hey. Okay. The one thing I'll say is that you guys will initiate conversation. I feel like you are trying to gather as much facts as you possibly can in relation to this person. I feel like you do not want your heart broken again. You got the Three of Swords that's here. And you're just kind of allowing this person to initiate the next steps each time around. And to be fair, it is putting you into a place of power, to where you you are in the energy of receiving, and not like doing a bunch of shit to try to make this connection work. You also have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So once again, that's all about not taking the weight of this. It's not your responsibility to get this going. You're just going to be in your normal position of power, being empowered, leveling up. You're not, you're trying to see. You're in observation. But this person is saying, they want to start over. They want to start off fresh. Let's pretend like we didn't know each other before and start over, if that's even possible. All right. So, who is coming towards Gemini? Let's describe who is coming towards Gemini in the month of November. All right, you got Six of Cups in the reverse and Six of Swords in the upright. Somebody you tried to walk away from. Someone that you do not feel the same way that you used to feel. When you think about this person, it's not the best thoughts about them. You've walked away from them. Give me more. Yeah, you're not even concerned about this person. You have the Nine of Swords in reverse. You don't lose sleep over them at all. But guess what? It doesn't matter. They're going to come out of hibernation. They want to come and see what Gemini is about. What is Gemini doing? You have the Hermit here in the reverse. So it could be a Virgo. Could have Virgo in their chart. They miss you. They miss you terribly. Of course, right? Retrograde behavior, Mercury retrograde behavior. So they're missing you. They're feeling the loss of this connection between the two of you. And honestly, okay, so it's been some time. I will say that. You have Temperance here, so that's Sag. What they have kept from you is that they haven't been able to necessarily move on. Your energy has lingered with them. You got Gemini here and you got the Moon, which is Cancer. But they haven't been able to move on. This is someone, who feels like they're stuck between two things. So it is possible that this person could also have, it could be a third party situation, doesn't have to, but they could also be stuck between moving on and still being stuck on you. So what do you want? What do you want with Gemini? What's the Three of Swords? They want you to ease their pain. They want you to ease their desire. They want you to ease their pain. You have the Strength card here in the reverse, followed by the Three of Swords. For some reason, they feel like they can't heal on their own, that you showed them a lot of empathy in the past, that you've been the person that cared about them the most. And they feel like they want to come back to that. I mean, honestly, if I'm looking at it in this way, this sounds like they're wanting to siphon energy from you to make themselves feel better. Give me more. Yep, you got the High Priestess here. You got the Four of Swords. I feel like with the silence, what's funny is that you already know what they want. And you know that they're coming back around. You could feel it. And since you guys have not been in communication, I feel like you've been focusing mainly on your healing, resting, recharging the energy that you lost when dealing with this person. What's the outcome of this in the month of November? I feel like, okay, if this person tries to communicate with you in November as quickly as they came in, as quickly as they will go back out, I feel like when they come towards you, for the ones that do hear from this person, they're not going to come with a plan. It's going to be something that's very spontaneous, especially with this Knight of Swords in the reverse. This is both um like a spontaneous decision, spontaneous communication. But as quickly as they do that, because there's no thought behind it, they go back into silence. So if this person pops up, don't expect them to stick around, at least not in the month of November. There will be moments of quiet again. Because they still ain't got their shit together. Okay, let's go on to all signs, their sign. All signs, their sign. If you're dealing with an Aries, the Aries wants to start something up that's very unconventional. They're not ready to like commit all the way, but they do want to have fun. If you are dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus, they want to come towards you with like, they want to show you how they feel. For some of you, they want to court you. They don't want any problems. They're not trying to play games. Like, they're serious about what they say. If you're dealing with another Gemini, the Gemini has had an epiphany that you're it. They want to be with you. You're their person. If you're dealing with a Cancer, the Cancers changed their mind. They're no longer coming towards this. It's going to fizzle out in November. If you're dealing with a Libra, the Libra is moving on because you stressed them out and they're needing relief. If you're dealing with a, hold on, what did I just say that was? Did I say Libra or Leo? Shit. It was Cancer. Hold on. God damn it. What did I just say? Did I say Leo or did I say Libra? Because that was supposed to be for Leo. Shit. It was Leo. It was Leo. I had Leo in mind. Yeah, I did say Libra. It was Leo. It was Leo. It was Leo. It was Leo. Because I already know y'all are going to be in the comments talking shit. So it was Leo. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo is going quiet because they don't want drama. They don't want challenges. Now, for real, if you're dealing with a Libra, they want a second chance. They feel like you're home to them, so they want a second chance. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio feels like the best thing for them to do is to not go towards this. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, the Sagittarius, the Sag has control issues. You're going to see it very clearly. This Sag has a hard time with relinquishing control. So you'll see from certain things that they say, they're very controlling. If you're dealing with the Capricorn, the Capricorn thinks you're hot shit. They've fallen in love with you. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius has gone into hermit mode so they can get over some things from the past. And if you are dealing with a Pisces, the Pisces is in love with you, but they're very cautious of actually taking that leap of faith with you. Alrighty, guys. That is what I got for you today when it comes to Gemini. Thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys need something personalized, miatarot.com. Link is in the description box below. Until next time, take care.